So we're back at the Crow's Nest, which is what we lovingly call our on-the-road studio here at Pop-Up Crop, which
You've
has
said
been...
back a couple times. I think at this point, it's still.
We're here. We're still here, is what I'm trying to say. But we're at Pop-Up Crop, which is at the amazing Contemporary in Austin, just 2 football fields away from...
Oh, you've changed it. Did you try and throw that stone?
I tried throwing a stone. Not only did I not hit the Capitol building,
hit somebody.
but I hit somebody, and they are pressing charges.
Okay.
So, it's just a jaunt down to the Capitol building.
A significant distance from the Capitol building.
Is what I'm trying to say. But we are here with the man who is putting all of this thing on. The fact that he is taking a break to chat with us says a lot about his character and the fact that he probably just needed to sit for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And so we are talking to
He's
none
hiding
other
up
than
here.
Matt Dawson. Everybody, welcome Matt to the show.
Hey.
So Matt, like I said, you are you're the guy behind you're the guy behind this whole deal. This is you put on Crop, the regular conference Crop, and this is the kind of little sister to it. Like how would you describe what Pop-Up Crop is, and where did that idea come from?
I think we've just had so much fun doing it the past couple of years, and the people that we've met and become so friendly with.
Yeah.
It's like, let's not do just one a year. Let's do more.
Sure.
And, like the idea for like a smaller, more condensed version came up. And so for the pop-ups, we partner with Industry Print Shop. So we'll drag them all over the country, theoretically, to do more of these.
Yeah.
So it's my wife and I and Industry Print Shop that are, putting this on. And I don't really know. I think I'm just like a glutton for punishment and stress. But it's so worth it, But like Ariadne, my wife, always says, like if you don't have something going on, you're gonna make something up to start working on. And I think it just comes from like an addiction to working and pushing myself.
You're a doer.
Yeah.
You like to have things happening all the time.
And it's why I don't have time to play more Mario Odyssey.
Right. There you go.
So this was a bit of a surprise to me because we talked to you on the show a few months back, and that's one of the things you talked about is we talked about how busy you are, like how much you do.
Mm-hmm.
And so then to consider that and to add on to it, like even if it's a one-day event, there's still a lot that goes into that. So
right. Oh no, there's absolutely a lot. And I think whenever I spoke before, I was still working at an agency full time and then doing my own stuff full time on the side and doing Crop. So I quit my agency job back in March, and I was like, again, with like me getting some free time and then automatically filling it with something else.
Right.
But I mean, this has been great. Like not having feet on the ground here, us being a Louisiana event, yet we live in Atlanta and we're doing something in Austin, Texas, and the fact that it's come off as well as it has today,
dude,
I'm blown away.
The vibe has been great.
It's you couldn't get a better vibe here.
Now, to be fair, we've been up here a lot, but the bit that like we've been on the floor or watching the talks or stuff like that, I dig like the energy is like really relaxed, but it's like it's very positive, very relaxed. Like it just feels like a cool event.
It feels focused.
Awesome. That's
like
good to hear.
It feels really focused. Like the people who are here, like they know they have one day at it,
right?
And a lot of people, they don't want to miss anything. So like Draplin rolls up and in true Draplin fashion, right, in his big old orange van, and sets up stuff midday. And like everybody flocks to it, and
but they flock like when nothing else is going on.
Right,
so that's the difference
no one's
between
going and
other
trying
conferences.
No one's trying
Everybody
to go
is
and get
focused
swag.
when people are talking or doing something. Nobody's walking around the back except for exhibitors or vendors.
Right.
Like there's not people just, I don't really care
No
about
one's
this. I'm
milling
going to
around.
check out.
Everybody
is there
in it to win it.
Yeah.
And all the feedback of people who have come up here and sat in your seat, it's just been nothing but positive feedback.
Well,
They're loving it.
And I
That's
love
good to hear.
the inclusion with, industry heading it up. The everybody getting to like draw out their cards and doing the big community piece and the individual pieces. That's awesome. Like seeing all these. I mean, because we go to a lot of conferences and you have all these like super talented people crammed into a room, but then you only hear from 10 of them. And the fact that like we get to have the bulk of the room participate in a piece, that's awesome. That's great.
Where did that idea come from?
For pop-up in general?
Well, no,
Or-
for that specific piece, like to do that
the
community
arts
art
and-
piece.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an industry thing. They kept it under wraps for me. I didn't know what it was till this morning.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and like we were at their shop last night too, but they were a little secretive about it and
Yeah.
just like, trust us, we got this. Like we think this is going to be really cool, and
It
That's awesome.
really is. Like, it's like a really neat. Like we were doing podcasting, and there was somebody. Like we had just a little bit of downtime in between two of them, and I'm like, I got to get one of these things done because
Yeah.
it's like it's super cool and it's neat. And you guys are doing like everybody gets to draw on the it's like acetate or some kind of like clear plastic, and they are taking it and putting it into a grid, and they have already gone back to their shop and have burned screens and are screen printing 10 postcards, like custom postcards for every person who's here. That's so awesome. Like it's just really neat. So other than doing the pop-up crop here and doing regular crop, is there anything else on the horizon that we can look forward to yet?
Like these two are kind of consuming me right now with just like every day, just regular work projects.
Right.
So I feel like I'm kind of, giving a lackluster answer, but there's nothing super big on the horizon.
Sure.
Like we're planning crop 2018 right now. We're planning the next pop-up crop, which will be next August in Portland, Oregon.
Nice.
So that's the next destination city for pop-up crop. So I guess that's exciting.
Yeah, that's
dude,
way
that's
exciting.
awesome.
That's really cool. We've not been out to Portland yet. I'm just saying that
let's
in
change
general.
that.
That's not for you specifically, but just in general. Okay, we're gonna play a game with you.
I know what token I hope gets drawn. If it doesn't, we're going to circle back to it anyway. But basically, Matt, you've been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
We are the masters of a category, and now you are going to be the master of a randomly chosen category. So you're going to pick a category, and you're going to tell us something fun, new, noteworthy, exciting about that category from your perspective.
I'm really torn between these two right here.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
I like how you're weeding this out. Boom.
Books.
Boom.
That face. That's the book face.
That's a tough one.
That's a guy who reads a lot of books.
Well, who has time to read? I listen to books, but I don't
That's
have a lot
okay.
of time
That
to read
counts.
them.
If there's a word book in the word audio book, then you're fine.
Yeah, what's on your list? Like, what's something that you've listened to lately that's like, that was killer?
Okay, there's this one book that I'm listening to right now. So like I'm a big fan of like 90s rock.
Okay.
So Sonic Youth is like one of my
Yes.
favorite bands, and Kim Gordon put out a book. I'm not sure how long ago it came out, but it just popped up on Audible for like things you might like.
Uh-huh.
So Kim Gordon put out like a book about her time being in Sonic Youth and like her breakup with Thurston Moore, or divorce, not a breakup, they're adults. And that's been a really great book, kind of like seeing behind the scenes of like that whole thing. So, you know what? I actually do have a couple of books. And then, are y'all familiar with Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the character that plays Leon, Larry's basically live-in roommate. He just put out a book where he narrates it in character from the show.
Oh, wow.
That like anytime I'm having like a rough day, I'm like, I got to listen to a chapter, and it's called The Book of Leon, which is pretty great. And then, man, I'm hitting a lot of books. It's not like a very. It's not a reading book, but there's a new book coming out November 21st, and it's The Art of Harry Potter.
Okay.
And it's all this storyboard art, and like it's fantastic. Jessica Hish illustrated the front, and my birthday's a couple days after that, so like I told my wife, I was this is the only thing I want for my birthday.
Right.
Yeah, that's 3 books.
Dude, you killed it.
Yeah, you are the
Nice.
master of all. I think that's 3 more books than this entire collective table has read. So I think you're
true.
good.
No, I've for sure seen a book.
I've held a book in my hand to prop up things.
Yeah.
No, that's great. So there is one other token. I do want to talk about toys and games.
Yeah.
Because before we started recording, we talked a little bit about Odyssey. We are a table
Super
of
Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
We're a table of
Not
Switch.
just Odyssey.
Not Honda Odyssey minivans.
No.
Okay, fair. Yeah. We're a table of Switch owners, and we are a table of Mario Odyssey owners. And you said you played about 20 minutes,
Yes.
and you said some line about.
Well,
this
it did come out the day you were like leaving to come here, right? I
Right.
mean, essentially,
Well,
you got it. and
it
then
came
you
out the
left.
weekend. What did it come out last Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. But you made some comment about this is the first time that a hat has made you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So do you maybe want to dive into that
Well,
statement?
the sentient hat is just, it's very It's very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel silly even talking about it, but like, yeah, like something about it's just weird, you know, like seeing another set of eyeballs. I mean,
It
imagine
doesn't quite feel Mario.
Yeah, you're right. It feels like a different developer was like, hey, we got a chance to do this Mario game, so like, how can we make it weird?
Right.
Like, let's make his hat alive. But like, I mean, like.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had eyes up here on like the brim of my hat. Like it's odd. Yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
All right. Well,
but I'm excited to play. I'm excited to get into it.
My question is, what happens? So Mario, when he's just Mario with Cappy, which is the hat's name on, he's him, and then he has the hat on. But what happens to him when he goes to another, like, does he suck into the top of the hat? Like, what? Because like he disappears and takes over. Cappy takes over the other character, but you're
right.
What happens to Mario?
It's like electricity. It's kind of hard to understand how that's functioning. I mean, in the game, not in general. I'm not,
Wait a second,
Patrick. This is not like a magnets how they work scenario. I'm saying.
Turn over the science chip.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
No, I'm saying because he jumps into like power lines, and so then like.
Wait, he jumps into power lines in the game?
Yeah, you haven't got there yet.
Nope, haven't gotten there.
Well, I think that's what he's saying. It's anytime you use the hat to go into another character or thing, Mario disappears.
He disappears.
Where does Mario go?
And his mustache shows up on that
Right,
thing.
right.
But where's the rest of his body?
He's in
Yeah.
it's all in the mustache.
His whole body tucks into his mustache?
Yes.
He's all mustache.
Okay.
I do have an issue with the storyline of the game, but I'll save it since you're not into it.
I'm
Okay.
liking
Yeah,
this
I'll
less
save
and
it.
less as we talk about it.
You know,
I'm starting to find more holes in this
I'm
game.
also very confused why Bowser is dressed like Elton John from the 70s.
Uh-huh.
Like
I think he's the coolest looking guy in the game.
I think he's great. Like like that's one of the character designs that I always look forward to, like on the new releases, just
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
like his body character is like so like rich and detailed.
Yeah.
And then he's got this crazy get up on this
Yeah.
going
Are
around.
you-
It's like, what the hell?
Are you an amiibo guy? Do you have any of the amiibos?
I'm not. I've been
Okay.
wanting to get one for my daughter. I don't even know what they do. That's
Okay.
that's how
I'm with
bad
you
of
there.
a
I'm
that's
not-
how bad of a
Yeah, I don't.
the Switch is the first video game system I've owned in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because you, like you said, you stay busy, and you keep your
Yeah.
keep your time allocated. Well, the amiibos for Bowser are great. Like the sculpts are great, the paint job is everything. So if
Sure.
you really like him as a figure, it might be something that you could get that could work with the game, but also be something for your shelf if you like him. So anyway,
That could be cool.
Man, thank you for bringing us to Crop. Thank you for helping make this happen, and
Absolutely.
we
Yeah.
look forward to a long and fun relationship and partnership in the future. But this is
Absolutely.
so cool, and man, even though you had to call an audible, this is the best.
It worked
audible
out
I
so
think you
good.
could have-
It's
you
such
could have had,
it's
so.
just a really good day.
and
dude.
y'all, like, as being somebody that's been down there on the floor, y'all have the best spot. It is like this temperature and just like breeze. It's great.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
we win.
That's good
Thank
to
you.
hear.
Y'all
that's
definitely-
That's good to hear.
y'all are
Well,
the
thanks,
worst.
man. Tell everybody where they can follow Crop. They can see what's going on, and they can follow you.
So you can follow everything Crop on Instagram at CropBR, and you can follow whatever it is I do on at StayGrayPonyboy.
Nice.
You post a lot of great stuff on there. Like if you're a fan of, like, what do you call the type
Combo Tuesday.
Combo Tuesday, where you
Yeah.
do these really fun things with type. So, and you have a print down on the floor that's like a combination of all. It's great. But thanks for chatting with us. Hit up Matt, and if you're in Portland next year, come visit.
Come
Yeah.
chat,
all
come
four
chat
of
with
us.
all four of us.
Nice.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Dude, thanks.